You know, in every city, you've got these people who do more than just live there. They kind of are the spirit of the place. They're the builders, the visionaries, the ones who just seem to pull the whole region forward. Today, we're going to talk about two of them.
So, our story takes us to Louisville, Kentucky. A city known for a lot of things, sure, but what's really shaping its future are these quiet, hardworking visionaries. And when two of these trailblazers connected, well, it told us something really powerful about where Kentucky is heading.
Okay, let's get into it. On one side, you have Dr. Danielle Mann. She's a full-time physician who also went and founded her own craft cocktail company. And on the other side, Tran, an entrepreneur who's building this massive bridge between Kentucky bourbon and the markets in Asia. Totally different worlds, right? But stick with me, because we're going to see they share this rare, unmistakable drive. So first up, let's talk about Dr. Mann. Her whole approach to being an entrepreneur is so fascinating because it's basically built on the exact same foundation she uses in her medical practice.
I mean, just let that sink in for a minute. She's a practicing OB-GYN, she's a mom, and then bam, in the middle of a pandemic, she decides, you know what? I'm going to build a brand from scratch. Rivergreen Cocktails wasn't just some little side project. For her, it was an extension of her commitment to doing things the right way.
And this is where it all clicks. The way she approaches medicine with absolute precision and integrity is the exact same way she built her company. Real, high-quality ingredients, genuine craftsmanship. No shortcuts, period. It doesn't matter if she's in an operating room or figuring out a recipe.
But here's what I think is really telling. Her whole take on risk. This quote just gets right to the heart of what it means to be an entrepreneur. It's not about trying to avoid failure. It's about embracing the whole journey, the constant problem solving, and that energy you get from building something you truly believe in.
Okay, so that's Dr. Mann. Now let's pivot and see how this connects with our second trailblazer, Tran. Because if she builds with precision and science, builds with culture and, well, just this massive global vision. See, his company, Tran Bourbon, isn't just about making another spirit to put on the shelf. For him, every single bottle is a symbol of Kentucky, its heritage, its quality, and it's designed to travel across continents and tell that story. He's really an ambassador for the state's potential. And his mission? It's incredibly ambitious. It's this whole three-part plan. First, take Kentucky's iconic products like bourbon and ginseng and make them huge in Asia. Second, turn around and make Kentucky a major U.S. hub for innovative modular construction coming from Vietnam. And third, use investment and workforce programs to weave the two economies together, helping both sides.
So you get the picture, right? His entire philosophy is about connection. Where most people would see logistical nightmares and barriers in separate markets, he just sees opportunities to build bridges, to create this shared destiny between his homeland of Vietnam and his adopted home of Kentucky.
All right, let's pause for a second. We've got a doctor and a global trade guy. On paper, they could not be more different. But when you really look closer, you realize they're operating from the exact same playbook. They share this core set of values. Just check this out. For both of them, this isn't just a job, it's a calling. The fuel isn't just about profit, it's about a deep passion. For her, it's that medical discipline. For him, it's that immigrant grit. They both just accept risk as part of the game. They see themselves as lifelong learners. But the big one, the one that really ties it all together, look at that last row. They are both completely dedicated to elevating Kentucky on the world stage. And that's what brings us to the really big idea here. What they're doing, it isn't just about their own success or their own companies. It's about fundamentally changing the story of what Kentucky is and what it can be.
Through their actions, they're sending this really clear message. They're tearing down those old, outdated ideas and proving that Kentucky is a place of serious power and influence. And that means Louisville isn't just some local spot on a map anymore. It's a global hub, a place where international ideas, products, and communities are all connecting. Think about what that means. In their hands, Kentucky's whole identity just expands. Yeah, it's a premium spirits capital, but it's also a center for real craftsmanship, a hub of healthcare excellence, a vital bridge to Asia, and a home for people who build communities on purpose. So, what's the real takeaway here? It's that the story of these two meeting isn't a coincidence. It's a sign of something much bigger happening. It shows that Kentucky is raising this whole new kind of leader, one who can combine heart, hardcore discipline, and a truly global vision. And that is what makes the Louisville story so special right now. You've got a physician innovating the beverage industry and an immigrant entrepreneur who's reshaping international trade. And they're both doing it right from the heart of Kentucky, driven by this belief in their community.
When you boil it all down, their stories just point to one simple, powerful truth. A place is only as strong as its people. Kentucky is on the rise because its people, its dreamers, and its builders are rising right along with it.
So it kind of makes you think, right? When you look around your own town, your own city, who are those quiet visionaries? Who are the builders shaping the future of the place you call home?
Because if there's one thing the stories of Danielle Mann and Tran prove, it's that greatness can grow anywhere. But right now, it is absolutely growing in Kentucky. And Kentucky is sharing that greatness with the rest of the world.